Hi guys, welcome to Selenium automation testing. So today in this video we are going to learn how to create a dynamic XPath for the dynamic web element. Okay guys, so to create a dynamic XPath there are some options provided by the Selenium. So is it possible through using and or condition, or there are some methods also available in Selenium to create XPath, just like text is a method, contains and starts with. These three is the method. It is also used to create a dynamic XPath. So in this video we are going to start with the first topic is our create a dynamic XPath using and or condition. Okay guys, so let me open my okay, so in this video we are going to automate this WordPress registration web page. So we are going to find this first element using and or condition. Okay, so let me create some basic setup for the okay. So we are going to find a web element on the web page, so we need to take help from the web element interface. So we use web element element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, and we provide the XPath of the text box, and after finding the web element we are going to send some keys. So we use element dot send keys. So I will use some dummy data, so I will provide XYZ. so let me inspect the web element. So just right click on the web element and click on the inspect button. It will provide the attributes of the text box. So as you can see here, this is the our text box. It comes under the input tag and it contains some attributes just like type, auto capitalize, auto correct, class and ID, name and value also. Okay, so this is the attribute of the our text box. So just press Ctrl and F, so this search box will be open. Okay, so let's jump inside the documentation. So I will use // and as you can see here our text box comes under the input tag. So I will write input and then our square braces. Let me inspect one more time. Okay, so in this video I will use this type is equal to email attribute, and I will use name is equal to email. I will use this both attribute. So let me start with the first one. Okay, so let me show you something else also. So this is the email text box and this is the name text box. Let me inspect one. So as you can see here, the class name for the all of three text boxes are same. Okay, okay, this is the class for the first text box, which is email. This is the text box of our username, and this is the text box of our password. So it share same class name. So if I am going to find our web element using class name, so it will show me one of three or maybe some different. So let me show you. @class is equal to, let me copy this value, copy and paste inside the double quote. So as I said, all these three text boxes share same class name. So if I going to find my element, find my first web element, your email address, by using this class name, so it is not allow me because it show one of three, means there in this web page there are more than one elements whose class name is this one. So In such type of situation where your one attribute is shared by one or more than one element on the same web page, so you need to more filter it. So to more filter it, let me inspect this text box again. Okay, so I use this class name, but I am not able to find one of one here. So now I will use something else, just like type is equal to email is also there. So I will use the second attribute. So at this time I will use AND condition. Okay, so let me use. So just come outside this single quote and use AND, and the second attribute is @type is equal to, in a single quote we use email. Okay, @type is equal to email. So now as you can see here, I got one of one, but after using this AND condition. Okay, so I got one of one. So if you want to use anything else, means there are more than two attributes, like ID is also there. So if I use or @ID is equal to, let me copy this. Okay, the value is email. So again I am able to find one of one. So this is the example of how to use AND condition and OR condition for the creation of dynamic XPath. Okay, so let me copy and paste here. Okay, just a second. Okay, let me paste over here. So this is the email text box using and OR condition. Okay, so this is the example of how to find element using and OR condition. Okay, now the second thing is how to find element using this text method. See guys, text is a method which is provided by the Selenium to find the XPath, find the dynamic XPath. So now we are going to inspect our second text box, which is a username. So let me set up here. This is the username using username text box. Okay, and we are going to element using text method. Okay, let me set up element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay, and after finding the username we will send something. So element dot send case is there, send case, and I will send some dummy data as a username is a this one, anything, an email should be xyz@gmail.com, dummy data. Okay, so now the time for the using our text method and find the web element. So just right click on the text box and click on the inspect. So this is the attributes of the our username text box. Let me copy and remove it. Let me inspect one more time. So okay, so text method is not working for the text boxes because it doesn't contain any text. Okay guys, it works for the buttons, it works for the some means different button. We are not able to use text method for the some attributes because it doesn't contain some text here. Okay, so let me use this contains method, and for the login button we are using our text method. So now we are going to practice with contains method. Okay, so contains, let me inspect one more time. So let's start with the let's jump inside the document. So just use /, then the name of the tag is input tag. So let me write input, just square braces, and as I said, this is the method. So when we are going to use the attribute, we use symbol, but this is not the attribute, this is the contains method. So I will write as it is inside the square bracket contains and the parenthesis of the contains, because this is the method. So contains keyword is means it itself says it contains some value of the element. So it contains many attributes, type, username, name actually. So I will say to my script, one element is there who contains id is equal to username. Okay, who contains id, so id is a attribute. So before using id I need to write @. So @id, and inside this parenthesis we are not able to use is equal to. Okay, mostly what we write @id is equal to username, but this is the method's parameter, we are not able to use equal to, so we use comma @id, then parenthesis, and then we use single quote, and we provide the name of the id name is a username. Okay, just a minute guys. Okay guys, so we use @id, and we are not able to use equal to in a parenthesis, so I will use comma here. Okay, @id comma username, and as you can see here it gives me 1 of 1, so it means my element is unique on this web page. So just copy and paste in our script. Okay, now we are going to find our element using this starts with method. Okay, let me give you one example. Starts with method is used for the finding some element whose value is changed constantly. I will give you an example. This is the div tag, it contains id attribute is equal to SBI underscore 785. Okay, so based on this attribute we are going to create XPath. So we use // division square braces @id is equal to, we provide SBI underscore 785. Okay, when you launch your web page, your id will be SBI underscore 785. So based on this value you created the XPath. Okay, good. But when you launch your web page or when you refresh your web page, your id will be changed and will be become 786. Okay, so at this time your this XPath will be failed because your id is changed. Okay, so again you need to inspect, again you need to create new XPath. So you will be create at this time with 786 value. Okay, good. And again you save and again you run your script, but again your web page is loaded, so your id will be again changed. Your id will become 100 or anything else. Okay, so again you once third time, okay, you need to create XPath, you created with this value, but when you launch your script, again your id will be changed and your id will become anything like, wait a minute, your id will become 200. Okay, so how many times you change your XPath now? Because this 3 number will be changed constantly. It's not depend on it may be changed at any time, it may be not changed or it may be changed. So if you create this type of XPath, it will be some it will be create some disturbance in your script. So to handle this type of situations, we need to use this method, starts with. So as you can see in this example, SBI underscore, these three character and one symbol is constant in each and every example. Okay, SBI underscore, SBI underscore, and remaining last three number will be changed at every time. So we are not able to trust on this XPath. So we need to create some XPath like this who only depends with these four characters, not four characters. The first three is a character and fourth is a symbol. So by using this starts with method, we are able to create some dynamic XPath who contains only @ID is equal to SBI underscore. So to create this type of XPath, we need to take help from the starts with method. Okay. So let's jump inside it DOM and give the tag name, which is division, and we use starts with method. So starts hyphen with is equal to single quote, but the trusted part for this ID is only SBI underscore. Okay, because it is the constant part. Remaining last three number will be changed at any time, so we are not able to trust on it. We use only this value, SBI underscore. So just paste inside here. So when your web page is launched, it will going to find a web element whose ID, okay, let me actually made some mistake. Starts is the method, so starts with inside the parenthesis @ID, then comma, because we are not able to use equal to operator inside the parenthesis, so we use comma, single quote, and our value SBI underscore. So at this time it will going to find our web element inside the div tag whose ID, okay, starts with this value SBI underscore. Okay, the main focus is only for these values, not on the last three numbers, because last three number is not a it's a dynamic value, it's not a static. Okay, so this value is a static, so we use only this static value. So this is the only example. Let's create a actual XPath using this formula. So our third text box is a choose password. So let me set up, let me create a new choose, okay, password field, only password text box using starts hyphen with method. Okay, we are going to find element, so we use element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, not link text. Just a minute, guys. Okay, yeah, good. By dot which XPath, we just provide the value of the XPath, and after finding the web element we are going to send some value, so we use element dot send case, and we use password as a some character, some symbol, and some numeric value. Let me save. So now we are going to inspect our password text box using starts with method. Let me inspect, let me clear this. Okay, so this is the attribute of the password. So at this time I will use I will use this name attribute. Okay, so let's jump inside the document. So use /, and our element comes inside the input text, so use input square braces method starts hyphen with, and parenthesis. We are going to use our name attribute. So name is the attribute, so use @name, and we are not able to use comma inside the parenthesis, so we are not able to use equal to operator inside the parameter, so we are going to use comma. So @name, in a single code we use only 4 character of this password keyword, so we use only pass. Okay guys, see, first of all we jump inside the document. Okay, then the tag name, which is input. Now we are going to use this method starts with. Okay, so after writing the start, we just open and close our parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis we provide our attribute name. So before writing attribute, we write @keyword, then @name is attribute, comma pass. So it will going to jump inside the document, comes inside the input tag, and find a web element whose name starts with this 4 character pass character. Okay, if I will use only P, okay, if I use only P single character, in that case also it will going to find our element and perform any activity which we are going to define. So let me use only P character, only single character. Let me copy and let me paste over here. Okay, now after entering email, username and password, we are going to click on the create your account button. So as you know, we are just covered these 3, but we have left with the text method. Text method is, as I said, text method is used only for the button, because this button contains some text. Create your account is a text for the button. For the text box we don't have any text. Okay, so we are not able to text method for the text boxes. We are used only for this type of link, or this type of text, or this type of buttons who contain actually some text inside the element. So let me create the setup. So okay, create account button using which method? Using text method. So element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, and after finding the after finding the web element, we are going to click, so we use element dot click method is there. Okay, now let's find element using text method. So let me inspect this create your account button. Right click and click on inspect. So this is the value of the text box, and as you can see here, this is create your account is a text for this button element. So we need to use this we need to use this create your account text. Okay, so let's jump inside the document using // write tag name, which is button, and we use which method? Text method. So again, text is a method, and just provide the parenthesis of text. So after providing method, we need to provide the name of the text. So here this is the text. Okay, it doesn't comes from any attribute value. So if there is an attribute, so we need to define inside the parenthesis, but this value create your account, let me edit as HTML. Okay, so this is the value local and key en. This is the value type is equal to, and value is submit. This is the attribute class, and it contains some value, but this is not the value of any key. Create your account is not a value of any key, it is only text. So we use text is equal to outside the parenthesis, right guys? I already said we are not able to use equal to symbol inside the parenthesis, and now I am going to use equal to symbol but outside the this parameter, so it is allowed. Okay, so after writing equal to symbol, let me open a double quote. Let me copy this, create your account, copy and just paste inside the single quote. Let me paste over here. See guys, after using this text method also we are able to find our web element, because now in this case what will happen, it jumps inside the document, it will find the tag name whose tag name is a button, then it will going to find an element whose text is equal to create your account. See guys, I am not using equal to symbol inside the parenthesis. Okay, I am using equal to symbol but outside the parenthesis. We are not able to use equal to symbol inside the parenthesis. Okay, and this is one of one, so we are able to find our unique element on the web page. So let me copy and let me paste over here. Control Shift F, guys. Okay, I will show you. Control plus Shift plus F. It is used to arrange your code in a sequence. Okay, so after pressing Control plus Shift plus F, you are able to arrange your code in a sequence, in a proper sequence. Okay, for the web page. Control Shift and F. So now we are good to go for the launch. I write the code for the Chrome browser, then our website, then we are going to find our element using some condition which is and this is the OR condition. Okay, now we are going to find our element using some method which is contains, then we are going to find our element using our second method which is starts with, and we use only single character P. Okay, and then we are going to find our button using text method. Okay, let me Control Shift press and just save, and let me run the program. So run, it will open. Okay, let me save. It will open Chrome and then launch our website, and after launching successfully our website, it will enter the data and click on the create your account button. So as you can see in the screen, Chrome browser is launched. Now it will launch our URL. Okay, URL is launching now. Okay, URL is successfully launched. Okay, but we're facing some issue. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me maximize this window. Okay, this window is in a some format, so let me maximize this. So how to maximize your browser? So to maximize your browser, you need to take help from the WebDriver interface. So we use WebDriver dot, we are going to manage our window. So manage dot window, and we need to maximize this. Manage window dot window dot maximize. Okay, this line is maximizing our Chrome browser. So let me run one more time. It will launch our browser and maximize our window, and after maximizing it will launch the URL. See guys, okay, it will take some time. I don't think so we are able to enter some data. Let me check. No, we are not able to find. Okay, the no such element exception. Okay, unable to locate method XPath selector at the class. Okay, so we are not able to find this element. So let me inspect one more time. It show one of one, but still when we launch the website it is said no such element exception. Okay, no problem. Let me create one more time. It comes under the input tag, and now we are going to use this type and id with AND operation. So it comes under the which tag, input tag, input tag, and we use @type is equal to, in a single quote, email, and @id is equal to again email. Okay, see guys, this is the one of one. We already defined our unique element, but still the script says element not found. It may be possible because we didn't use sleep method, we use some wait. Control Shift F, Control Save. Let me run one more time. If we get some error at this time, then we are going to use sleep method. Then we are going to use wait inside our script. Okay, so I will show you how to use wait also. Okay, Chrome is launched. Maximize, launch our application. Okay, see guys, it will take some time, and at that time our script is gone, so that's why it is not able to find this element. Okay, so we need to provide some wait here, because our script is gone some fast as compared to load up the web page. Web page will take some time to load complete, but our script is not wait because we didn't provide any wait inside the script. So after launching the web page, we use some wait. Okay, so there are two types of wait in a Selenium, guys. Static wait and dynamic wait. In my upcoming video I will cover both the wait, but in this video I will use only thread. Thread is a class, okay, which is come from the lang package. Thread and dot sleep method is there. So we are going to sleep, and 1000 millisecond is equal to 1 second. So I will wait for the 3 seconds. So I will provide 3000 millisecond, and it will throw one compile time error. Okay, so let me surround it with the try catch. Okay, wait 1000 is equal to 1 second. Okay, 1000 is equal to 1 second. So this is the wait for the 3 second. So let's wait for the 3 second after launching the website, and then we are going to find our element. So let me save and run one more time. So as you can see here on the console, execution is started. It will maximize the Chrome. It will launch the web page and wait for the 3 seconds. And after waiting 3 seconds, it will try to enter some data. So as you can see on the screen, okay, it clicked on the create your account, and we get some data from the system side. Says choose a different email address, this one is not available. Okay, so our aim is complete. Our aim is to find this element, this and this element, and click on the create your account button. Okay, so as you can see here, we didn't get any error. Means from our side we are very good, no problem, but the data which we are going to use, it contains some error. So let me use some dummy data. That's like J 27, okay, @gmail.com. Control Shift F and Control C. So we are going to enter this ID. Okay, so let me save one more time and let me run for the last time, guys. Okay, means we are good to go. Our aim is to create XPath. Our aim is to create a dynamic XPath, and we did it. We are facing the issue just because for the data. Okay, this is not the matter. So it will enter. Okay, it will enter the data and click on the create your account. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, we are able to enter all the data. We automated the web page. So okay, so finally we are done with the finding the web element in a dynamic way. Okay, so this is the way to find element in a dynamic. How guys you like this video? And as you notice, we use only this p character. Okay, we are going to find our web element which comes under the input tag, whose name starts with only p character. We use only p, the single character, but it will go inside the script and it will find this completely text box, because the actual name is password. Name is equal to password, but we use only, let me open, okay, but we use name who starts with only p, means it will go inside the document, it will find the web element and it will enter. And I don't want to say launch one more time because we are good to go. So my aim is complete for this video. We are done with the condition, we are done with the text method, we are done with the contains and starts with method. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, if you think that you get some idea from this video, so please click on the like icon, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.